Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Annette and myself, I want to start by thanking you all and to thank you for being here to celebrate this very, very special, happy occasion, the marriage of our daughter Elizabeth to Lance. To Elizabeth, my special daughter, I say that being your father has been wonderful. I'm so grateful that God gave Annette and me such a beautiful, special, and inspirational child to raise and nurture. I am so proud of you. Your mother and I have had a front row seat, seeing how God has molded and shaped you into the beautiful, poised, and graceful young lady that you are. Just being around you is a tonic to everyone. With your delightful wit and magnetic personality, and I'm so proud that you are my daughter. No one could be more proud of you than I am at this moment. To Lance, I want to say that I have to say to you one thing that my father-in-law, who is so special to me, Clark Ogle, has always said to me, quote, "If I had a catalog out of which to pick a son-in-law, I couldn't have picked a better son-in-law for my daughter." So Lance, I am so proud of you, and I'm glad that you are now part of our family and our son.
I wish the very best for her, and she knows that. And I hope that she and Lance have a relationship as good as what Papa and I did. We've been married for 54 years.
You just look gorgeous. Thanks, Mama. Yeah, you right up. I guess you can sit on my phone. Ah, I'm gonna start crying. You gotta get one of her crying.
And the very best to you and Lance. You're a beautiful couple, and we love you both very much, and we're glad to have another great big old guy in our family.
Lance, do you take Elizabeth to be your wife, and do you promise to love, honor, and cherish her in all duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, to live with her and cherish her according to the ordinance of God in the holy bond of marriage?
I do.
Hey.
Honey, how's it going?
Elizabeth, do you take Lance to be your husband, and do you promise to love, honor, and cherish him in all duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, to live with him and cherish him according to the ordinance of God in the holy bond of marriage?
I do.
You look so good. Look at these flowers.
Probably.
Amazing.
Y'all look so good.
Lance, looking at Elizabeth, repeat after me. I, Lance, take you, Elizabeth,
I, Lance, take you, Elizabeth,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
and I do promise,
and I do promise,
before God and these witnesses,
before God and these witnesses,
to be your loving and faithful husband,
to be your loving and faithful husband,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Searching through the stars for magic from afar.
Elizabeth, your walk down the aisle today is a memory I will always cherish. You were so beautiful, so gorgeous, so stunning. You just took my breath away, and I want you to know I will always remember it with pleasure and fondness, and I will cherish that memory forever.
I, Elizabeth, take you, Lance,
I, Elizabeth, take you, Lance,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
and I do promise,
and I do promise,
before God and these witnesses,
before God and these witnesses,
to be your loving and faithful wife,
to be your loving and faithful wife,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Lance, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Lance Campbell.